He's nice, he's sweet, he's romantic, he's looking for what I'm looking for.
All right, I'll see you later.
What am I gonna do if this turns out to be the straight guy? I went in an air balloon. We were a little nervous when we got in because we saw this huge balloon and stuff, but it was very fun. I kissed him.
You kissed him? No! Well, how was it?
Very nice.
I can't believe it!
I just wanted him to, I know.
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
After my date with Brian, Andrew and I had some kind of quiet time together to kind of formulate our game plan.
Well, I just can't wait to get an opportunity to spend an afternoon with Franklin, Wes, and Brian.
That's fine.
I just want to make him think about a couple of things. You know? Anyway, well, I said, you know, no matter what, it's you and me. We're just excited that there might have been somebody. And they're friends that we've made. And the problem is that we don't know who they are.
Coming up next, James pours his heart out to Wes.
Because I know in the end I'm gonna get hurt.
And the date goes from chilly...
You assumed I was gay. Why?
...to out of control. When Boy Meets Boy continues.
All right, let's get out of here.
All right.
Let's see where I get to go.
The other romantic kind of date I chose Wes for, to see if that possible straightness would come out or if that would be uncomfortable. So you surprised you're here?
Surprised I'm here in what way? Like,
the final three, I suppose, if you want to call it that.
am I surprised? I mean, I like to say no. I mean, I felt some connections with you this last week. I think you've got a pretty good sense of who I am and the time that we've had together. So, excited.
I think that's the difference.
Pleasantly surprised. How's that?
Yeah. I think Wes is just one of those great guys that are just, for some reason, hasn't found love. I was hoping today was just talking about how this event has solidified how we really feel about what we want, what we don't want.
I'm very cautious with my heart, but I want tonight to be on a romantic level. You know, I want tonight to be that you know that I do have those feelings for you, wherever they're at this point. You know, as you said, potential. I totally see it. I know that I'm the last person to have the one-on-one date, and I'm getting very, very nervous because I know I want to be the one who gets that last glass of champagne.
Yeah, don't get too close.
I look around and we're at a lookout point, and we're on the top of I don't even know what mountain, and we've got the entire valley below us as this landscape to look at. It was beautiful.
It's been really, really tough to open up because I know in the end I'm gonna get hurt. By somebody.
Hurt by somebody you didn't choose, or hurt by the person you choose?
No, I don't necessarily think that. I just think there's gonna be some pain for me in this, in some way.
As James and I reached the edge of the lookout, our conversation turned kind of serious. He was sharing things with me that hopefully he doesn't share with everybody else. If you find a special person, but on the same side, you know that experience caused you so much like, is that gonna rub off in that relationship?
That's what I've been working on last night and this morning. That very question. I don't know.
I'll be honest with you, I'm still a little withdrawn. James is very careful of what he throws out on the table, I think because he's a sensitive guy. At this point, I'm not sure where I'm at. So I'm still very nervous, and I'm still kind of anxious of where this evening's gonna go.
That was nice up there.
Beautiful, yeah, it was nice. It's nice.
I was thinking when the sun starts setting off these rocks, it'll cool off so much. So what's your best? Did we talk about your last boyfriend?
No.
What was he like?
I don't know if I want to.
Again, like with the other two guys, I started asking questions pretty quickly to kind of just feel out the situation.
I don't want to give him too much airtime because he'll get a big head over it. So nervous, and again, me being nervous is a huge deal because I'm hardly ever nervous. I don't even want to delve in that subject because we can go on for hours. I question.
Right. Wes didn't want to talk about his ex-boyfriend. And I said, oh, okay. That's kind of weird. It did make me wonder, though, and maybe he just wasn't expecting that question to be asked and didn't have an answer.
Thanks.
Oh, look.
You surprised?
Surprise! Yeah, I am surprised. Oh my God, a horse-drawn carriage. How perfect, how romantic. How exciting.
It's kind of nice, this warm breeze.
How fun is this?
The Plaza Theater.
At this point in the date, I think just because we're in a new situation, the scenery's changed, our conversation kind of goes back to a light note.
What do you think? Champagne?
Yeah?
Good glasses?
I don't have good glasses.
Oh, there's a basket.
Why not? Oops. Well, let's see if I can do this without causing a mess.
I'm gonna vote no.
We'll see.
I think it was shaken out.
So if you're right, I make a mess, what do you get?
If I'm right, then I laugh, and we both get champagne. If you're right, then you laugh, and we both get champagne.
Wow, that was adventurous. It goes down.
It's at 5.
It's now a 4 on the adventurous level.
We had some really nice conversation. It was so relaxing and so comfortable and so fun. Wes was just all those things I look for in someone I'm gonna be dating.
To the last night. This whole experience.
The last one.
To a fantastic guy. And hopefully to a future of great times.
Oh, sure. I'll toast that.
Perca.
Freca.
Before the date, I had about 100 objectives and 100 goals. When I found myself at our date, I kind of forgot all my objectives because I was so comfortable and I was having such a great time with James. All my objectives kind of just fell by the wayside. It was more of just two potential romantic partners hanging out and having a good time. I can't even describe to you how exciting that is for me.
Hello.
We pull up at the leading man's house. And what was so wonderful for me to see is that, you know what? That's where this whole thing started. And the fact that I could end up there for our last date together was magical for me.
Oh, look at that.
The doors open and I am in awe. There are about 400 candles throughout the entire backyard. All I can say is, oh my God. Oh my God. It is one of the most romantic scenes I have ever seen in my entire life. You can cheers this time. You can do the toast.
The cheers?
The cheers.
Okay, to a really romantic dinner and a wonderful time. Cheers. It was so beautiful. And all the lights were off. It was just really dark and cozy and romantic. And then, like a nice romantic dinner.
So, tell me one thing I don't know about you. Could be anything.
Well, here's one. In real life, I don't wear my heart on my sleeve.
Really?
Much more guarded.
What about relationships? I mean, do you express yourself in relationships? No?
We were just getting like much more open, just chatting away and having a good time. Getting that little side of somebody that comes out after spending time with them. Tell me a secret that 60% of the people you know don't know.
Oh.
At least 60%.
What else? I'm gay.
I knew that though.
Oh, did you?
Maybe I didn't know that.
I actually haven't talked about it. You just assumed, you know?
Right.
You assumed I was gay. Why?
I think this little red flag went off, or this, like, wait a minute, what if he's the straight guy?
Wow. There's some business going on to our left.
I like it.
It's kind of cool though.
It's warm. That's nice. Something about a warm fire that's different than...
Right.
I noticed a couple of the little tea light flames were like connecting. It was kind of an interesting look. I was like looking around, and then more and more got together, and all of a sudden there was this like big clump of flame.
Oh my God. Wow. I'm getting all warm on the side of my face.
It's an experience.
I told you, weirdest things happen to me. I guarantee it. It'll always be an adventure. Always.
Coming up next, the dates come to an end. The mates jockey for position.
Was there any romance?
Yeah.
I already feel like a little jealousy coming up.
And James is faced with his toughest decision yet.
I'm hoping I choose the right guy.
When Boy Meets Boy continues.
All right. On that note.
We're gonna be done eating.
All right. Let's go over here. Oh my gosh.
All of a sudden there was this like big clump of flame. Next thing we know, it explodes. It just went and wax and candles went everywhere.
So that was romantic. Wasn't that romantic? You know what? Every time you take a bite, something happens. You're right.
Wow. As soon as I eat some food,